Sir, please go ahead.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for giving your precious time to understand about this once in a lifetime project. This project is the only product available for sale in the market, probably of South India, where it is aspirational. It is also giving very good rentals and is a lockable space, which is a very, very rare thing. I mean, you have a combination of all these three. Aspirational, I would like to say, it's a great opportunity for people to, have the best lifestyle possible with very less of effort and money. Now, most of us would have a strong desire of being a member of a club like the prestigious Secunderabad Club, the prestigious Nizam Club. But unfortunately, the waiting period in these clubs are for starting with minimum 2 decades. So it becomes, only few are privileged to be members of these clubs. Now, Hyderabad One has a first thing, the most flagship point of Hyderabad One is lifestyle, which opens up million doors for you to enjoy your life in the best possible way in 3 levels of Hyderabad One. The 3rd and 4th floor is 44,000 square feet, 7-star club. We have a bar where we are spending close to 15 crore plus only on the bar, where you have it is designed by the interiors of Stan Beggar hotels, where you have, I give you a small example. You have an aquarium bar where you put a whiskey glass, and below that you have fishes, very rare fishes, each one up to worth 5 lakh rupees roaming around in the aquarium bar. But at the same time, the price of liquor for the club members is at par with the wine shop rates, or a little higher than the wine shop rates, because of the expenses and basic cost overheads of the bar. We have some very good well-known restaurants whom franchisees we are taking, and food in those restaurants will be given to the members at a subsidized price again. Then we have a celebrity gym coming up there with some of the best equipment available in the world. Again, the membership and the usage of this gym is at subsidized price. Plus, you have a very world-class, saloon coming up, which is again celebrity saloon, where the usage will be available to club members at a subsidized price. Not leaving the kids, we are getting a virtual reality international fun gaming city, which is also going to be available at subsidized price. So all these facilities are available to only the club members who happen to be also owners of the suites in Hyderabad One. Coming to the most spectacular part of the club is the highest lounge of India, Sky Lounge, the bar, which is at 47th floor. So the access to this 47th floor Sky Lounge is only to, again, club members. Outsiders are not allowed. So if you buy a unit in Hyderabad One, you automatically become member of this club. This club has got very strict rules, exactly like how the bylaws of any of the prestigious clubs of India have. Example, you cannot wear a round neck collar, you cannot wear shorts and come into the club, except for the gym area. And there are a lot of behavior patterns which you need to maintain when you are in the club. Plus, you cannot get guests every day. You can only get guests 4 times in a month. That too limited to 4 people at once, and the member has to be present. So it's a proper 7-star club India has ever seen in the heart of Hyderabad financial district. Now coming to the rest of the building, the ground first and second are exotic restaurants and bars, which are will be open to public, where you have every big brand in F&B in those ground first and second. Then is a service. Then is our club, the Sensation Club, third and fourth floor. Then we have a service floor. Then we have 41 floors of 1928 suites, which are in 397 and 546 square feet. So these suites are basically nothing but, you can say, the new avatar of serviced apartments. But serviced apartments go on per night basis. This is per month basis. So the people living in and around financial district, and even people up to DLF, Gachibowli or beyond, would want to stay in this, leaving those other hostels. Now I would like to share my screen and presently show how people are living in hostels near Hyderabad 1. Now, if you can see, this is the Wipro circle. And this road goes to ISP, and this road leads to Hyderabad 1. You just need to take this small stretch and take the left, and this is Hyderabad 1 site. On your left is the Phoenix B Hub. This is a 5 million square feet ITSC. So this road again leads to Narsingi. This road again leads to Narsingi, and this is Amazon, Vachusa. So this is the Google campus, 7-acre campus coming up very soon. This is Honeywell, Hitachi. Then you have the Hyatt, and this area left over, what you can see here, is all B Hub, Phoenix B Hub, 5 million square feet development. That's the ICICI Bank. There's existing Oakwood serviced apartment residences. We're back on the Wipro circle. This is the Q City, and these are the hostels of Gopanpalli. There are around 32,000 people living here. If you can see, all the buildings are small 5-floor buildings, and there's no ventilation in between. They've been built as per Panchayat rules, not following the HMD rules. And these buildings are like really cramped, and I don't know how, but the condition is, the problem is the young guys, girls, they don't get apartment in good integrated townships. So they have to live here, and there's a problem of food. So they have to live here in very bad conditions. And the food quality also in these hostels is very, very poor. So the best of some of these in this are Zolo and Istara and few of them, where the rents presently are around 15,000 to 16,000 rupees per bed on twin sharing basis, which eventually will become 20,000 next 4 years by default, by the uh, the factor of inflation. And that is the time when Hyderabad one is going to open with basic rental of 26,000 per bed to sharing basis. A difference of just 6,000 in this lifestyle and the lifestyle which Hyderabad one is going to offer. So I just want to, Yashashvi, should we take an aerial tour of a financial district for everybody to know what financial district looks like?
Yes, sir.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm now going to take you on a small tour, which is a 6-minute short video on Hyderabad one and its surroundings. So you would know the development around it. There it starts.
Is the audio off?
Yes, sir. Audio is off, but I think, however, this is available, sir, on the YouTube. I think probably we would more like to listen from you than going through this. And the band and the net is also getting stuck.
I understand.
Are you a finance professional or an accounting? So that was the 6 minutes short video of the financial district and its surrounding. So there was a point in which I think many must have seen, or if they have not seen, I would like to emphasize on that. In the video, it says 150 million square feet of IT space is going to be ready by 2025 in and around our location. So 150 million square feet of IT space is almost equivalent to 14 to 15 lakh people or millennials working in this place. Now, there are so many big companies showing interest in leasing Hyderabad one floor wise. The reason is presently these companies are need to pick up 4 to 5 candidates of theirs, their employees from different parts of Hyderabad. Example, a company like Virtusa is picking up people from one from Tarnaka, then one another from Secunderabad, then somebody from Begumpet, then somebody from Eragada, then from Sanat Nagar, and then all the way coming back to financial district. So that first thing wastes a lot of time of the and energy of the employee, almost close to 1.5 hours in coming, traveling in daytime and going back to your home. That's another 1.5 hours, 3 hours of rigorous, traveling. From the economical point of view, they spend around 21,000 to 24,000 rupees, depending on which kind of vehicle they send to their employees per month. So Hyderabad one is walk to work concept. So I would like to again share my screen to show you why it is walk to work. if you can see, this complete deep yellow border is Phoenix B Hub. And this is the Mantri. This is the road coming from Wipro, dissecting T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, and T6. So this is the road, 100 feet road, which is dissecting the project. T6 is nothing but Hyderabad 1. So this is a more of a diagram which we have drawn for you. This is the T6 where Hyderabad 1 is coming. This is a 100 feet road. This T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. So we have a foot-over bridge coming up on this 100 feet road. This Amazon, what you saw, Google, all are just walking distance. T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, our first captive audience, our first captive customers, that is around 5 million square feet, 50,000 people, is just across this foot-over bridge. So it's a great facility for the big companies to have their staff accommodation in this building. So the efficiency of the employee becomes better, plus the cost is almost equivalent to the cost of logistics of bringing the customer from various locations to financial district, that is to office. And the most important part is controlling attrition, which is very, very high in IT companies. Attrition is somebody is working in Cognizant, suddenly jumps to Infosys, suddenly jumps to another company. So the probability of the employee staying back more with the company for a more longer time increases when the company is giving them a very good accommodation, that to 5-star. So this is how it's going to look. This is Hyderabad 1, that is T6. This is the 100 feet road. It's T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. So you can just have, a foot-over bridge is not shown. So you can just cross the foot-over bridge and you're in Hyderabad 1. We recently got the Asia Pacific Property Awards architecture for the best commercial high-rise architecture in India. Now, Hyderabad 1's architect is none other than Chapman Taylor. Chapman Taylor is world's one of the topmost firms, architectural and master planner firms in the world. They have around 16 offices. So this is their track record with around 3,000 plus projects, 100 plus countries. The presence is 100 plus countries, 300 plus awards, 17 locations they present in the world, 45 nationalities they work for, 35 languages they speak, their complete staff. So if we want to see their locations, they're present in London, Abu Dhabi, Bangkok, Bristol, Brussels, Dubai, Düsseldorf, Hyderabad, Madrid, Manchester, Moscow, New Delhi, Paris, Prague, Shanghai, and Warsaw. So they are some of the most progressive architects, very forward thinking. So that's why we wanted to be with someone who believes in the changes of the lifestyle of the millennial. Now, the millennial is that the young, working professional who is moving sometime from places to place in search of job or working towards their entrepreneur skills, which you could say startups. So this is the new generation which is looking for lifestyle. So Hyderabad 1 is going to be one of the best accommodation available for them in Hyderabad. So I would want you to before that, I just want to show you the 47th floor. 47th floor is the most spectacular part of Hyderabad 1. So this is Hyderabad 1, and some of the views of Hyderabad 1. The complete building is advised, all architects, all MEP, everybody's contractor, all are advised by Phoenix Group, the magnificent builder of almost 20 million square feet of IT ACZ in Hyderabad. There's a ground first and second, which is open to public. There you are on the 47th floor. It's a privilege. It will be a privilege to only the club members, that is, who own suites in Hyderabad 1. So these are the views. So imagine you inviting a guest to the 47th floor. And what happens then? What happens is your guest is awestruck and would definitely desire to be a member of this club. But unfortunately, that time, most of 30% of the suites are being retained by Sensations. The balance suites will be very few. I think it will be sold out. And the price of the suites will not increase according to that day's real estate dynamics, but it will increase because of the want of the club membership. So this is going to be fantastic, lifestyle part of all the members of Sensation Club, of which 47th floor is a third level. A lifestyle which you can only imagine if you're probably abroad. Yashashvi, please share these views with everybody who are attending this Zoom call. Now, I also want to show you something which is really going to make you feel why Hyderabad 1 will be a very big hit with people who are living for long stay. Now, when living in a hotel room, you start feeling claustrophobic after 2-3 days because it's centrally conditioned and human beings cannot stay in AC all the time. So we have compromised. We were supposed to get another tower here, which we have knocked off because we wanted building a very good ventilation for both the towers. That is the south tower and the east tower. So if you see, this is your room and this is my room. So you have a window here, a window here. So imagine the kind of ventilation you have, which is very, very essential and important for human beings to live when they're living in a place for a long stay. So I now wish that you should become a member of this club by taking a suite and earn rental income from day one, which is a limited square feet offer which we're giving. So now you can ask me any questions if you have.
Hi, Bhavishya. Good evening to you.
Hi, Ravi.
Bhavishya, actually, I'm an HR professional from Microsoft, so I can relate with a lot of things which you say. Yeah. No wonder you told that it's one-time lifetime opportunity, right? I think you rightly stated it, because we bring in a lot of people from other cities. We hire close to 4,000 people a year, and at least 60-70% of these people are from other cities, and we keep them in service apartments, which would never match to the kind of experience we wanted to give to these new joinees who aspire for a company like us, right? I think this kind of co-living space would be definitely a great value add to us.
I'm sorry, I'm cutting you, but I forgot the most important part of this building. 4,000 people are going to live in this building, and we have roped in Oakwood. Oakwood is the largest service apartment operator in the world, is our managing partner for the complete project.
Yes.
Come back to you, Ravi.
Yeah, I noted it down actually. So I think definitely a great opportunity for Hyderabad. Usually when we go for hiring to Bangalore, we always used to aspire to go to that skylines of UB Tower, that Vijay Mallya Tower. I
Yeah,
think we would easily beat that up now.
yeah. This is 47 floors.
Yep.
The highest today is 33 floors in Four Seasons, which is known as Air Lounge in Worli, Bombay.
So thankful to you.
Thank you so much,
Is
Ravi.
it okay if I connect with you through your team? I'm in touch with Rahul.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, we would have some corporate requirements. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bhavishya, I'm sorry. Bhavishya, I have a quick question. What is the current status of the construction? I mean, have the foundations already started? Because I last went there about 20 days back and work hadn't started by then.
Yes. So we fall under the red zone, and our barricading is almost completed, and we have applied for blasting license. There is sheetrock below, and since it was my wish that I would never have shortage of parking, I have asked Chapman Taylor to design each floor in basement with 16 feet height. So why 16 feet height is, tomorrow if there is shortage of parking, we can do triple stack parking, because most of the IT people drive sedans. So it is very easy to do triple stack parking. So my 4 cellars would actually do the work of 12 cellars. So I need to go 78 feet or 80 feet down below the ground, which will take almost 1 year. And that there is complete sheetrock there. We're just waiting for the blasting license, which is expected anytime in 1 week to 15 days.
So you're saying the actual blasting work could start before March end?
100% it will start before March.
Thank
the problem is this is a red zone, Mr. Pavan. This is not an open area where we can do anything, because we are surrounded by
buildings.
not only big companies, but also Ranganath Swami Temple.
Correct.
Ranganath Swami Temple is a heritage structure, and we don't want anything to go wrong with such a big project. So we want to do everything in the legal framework and without giving trouble to anybody else.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Right. Hey, Bhavishya, this is Naveen. We live by the society close by to Hyderabad 1. We live close to the Google campus, which is newly coming up. So we have, we are a group of residents who are planning to buy around 5,000 to 8,000 SFT in this project. So I'm representing this group from our society. So the questions what we have, we've been working with your sales team for the past 1 month. They couldn't answer the questions what we have. So hopefully you would be able to answer these questions. So first thing, we wanted to understand, see the map what you're showing, the design what you're showing, T1 to T6. Why these T1 to T5 is being built by Phoenix and only this T6 is kind of given to Sensation Infra? What kind of an agreement do you have between Phoenix and Sensation?
So we have bought the FSI from them. We have 1 second. I think I have it here. Can you see my screen, sir?
Yeah, I can see you.
So we have an agreement of sale with Phoenix, which is going to be converted into sale deed soon, where once the T1, which is a landlord share, is completed. So this is our agreement of sale signed on the 26th of August between Phoenix TechZone And that's our company, Sensation. And this is that small part of land which we have bought from them as a divided share of land along with the built-up area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you have acquired the land from Phoenix. This is the document.
It's not just land, sir. It is the FSI also. Now I'll come back to you. One more thing. I would like to explain something very important again. Now, if you look at this image, see T6, T1, T2, 3, T4, T5. The permission of the entire Hyderabad one is a part of the 17 acres. This is one project in which one tower is bought by Sensation because it is co-living. Co-living is not the forte of Phoenix. Phoenix is the, I would say, the undisputed king of IT spaces in Hyderabad, South India. But they are not into co-living at all. And Sensation is the largest developer of co-living in India with 50,000 beds coming in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Pune, and the educational hubs of North India. So it is not their business of co-living.
Okay. Okay. All right. So having
Plus,
said that,
one more thing. This is a building. Can you see the building line? T1, T2, T3.
Yeah.
This is a square. This is 1:1.5. This is 1:1.5. Okay. But this kind of a shape works for IT. But the shape what Hyderabad one has got only works for a hostel.
Right. Yeah. Kind of a V shape.
It doesn't work for IT.
Correct. Okay.
This is one room. This is one room. And this is a very good shape for hostel because of ventilation.
Right. Yeah.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
I have a couple of questions. So one is, how are you assuring the rental income from day one? I am trying to understand this model. And the second question is around, so is there any kind of like a floor rise charges? And plus you also mentioned that there is ventilation. So I don't think there is any balcony in this, right?
No, we cannot
So,
keep. See, I'll tell you,
yeah.
According to Oakwood, when they debuted, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see, yeah, we can see your screen.
So this is when first time in the world. One second. I'll just open this. Oakwood has entered as a co-living or a hostel operator in India. So this is a news released by the Singapore Press Bureau. This is my executive director and also my partner, Mr. Rohit Mata. So this is when Oakwood joined us, they gave us a lot of insights on how to build it. We don't want to have balconies in such high floors because these are all young people. The young people go through some kind of moods, where we don't want to take any risk of any untoward incidents. So that's why we have top hung windows. You understand top hung windows? Can you see images of that?
Yep.
Yeah. So this is a top hung window. So nobody can jump from here. This will open only till this much. You can see.
Okay, and so are there any floor plans also? Because I checked in the brochures, I could not see a floor plan for these properties, these sizes, 397 and 597.
There is a floor plan. One second, hold on. The floor plan has also been designed very well. This is the 397 square feet floor plan. So this is the washroom. This is the wash basin. And this is the bath. This is a pantry, fully loaded pantry with even the cutlery, everything. These are the 4 feet beds, 10 inches mattress, 2 inches topper. These are workstations with featherlight chairs. And this is your top hung window. And 546 is a little better sized one, a little larger one, where we have put the washroom separate, bath separate, and wash basin separate. This is basically going to be leased to companies of the same, people having, will be giving to single companies where you and me are both working for the same company. Suppose we both have to go to 9 o'clock to Cognizant. So we don't need to, we can multiply use this 3 facilities in the washroom without wasting each other's time. You want me to enlarge the picture?
No, that's it. It's fine. I can see. So this entrance is next to where that W is written, right? Washroom. That's the entrance.
Correct.
Okay.
This is the entrance here. This is the entrance here.
Okay. And this window, which you're talking about, that which is adjustable. So that's, is that accessible or is it like at a height or?
So this window is top hung.
Okay.
You cannot open it more than a limit.
Okay.
Balcony having it 47 floors building is very risky. See, it's all the youth which is going to live here. Most of it will be youth. So I hope you understand the mood swings of youth. So
yeah, that's fine. So is there any floor rise?
I'm not young, but we're all young. But yeah.
Right. And is there any kind of floor rise charge also associated here?
Yes, after the 20th floor, it is going to be launched probably maybe after 8-9 months. Probably we're going to start at 25,000 rupees a square foot.
Sorry, how much?
There is no floor rise charge, direct jump, a different price, 25,000 rupees a square foot.
From which floor? 21st.
21st floor.
Okay, and which floors are you selling right now?
We have, I think the Meta Realty team can show you all the availability.
Okay.
Yeah, as of now, from 6th floor to 20th floor, we have the same.
Okay. And I had another question, that was my first question. So how are you assuring the rental income from day one, and till how many years is that applicable?
Yeah, so I'll tell you. So I didn't get your full name, sir.
Yeah, my name is Ashish. I have spoken to Rahul.
Yeah, so Ashish, basically, we are assuring the rental is basically we're giving you this at a discounted price. Instead of we borrowing loan from the banks or private equity funds, we are selling a limited area with this scheme, so that our working capital comes in for the project. After that, we are not going to sell with any rental income scheme.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is basically working on the cost of finance. After probably another 30 to 40,000 square feet, we are stopping this rental scheme, and then we'll be selling as per schedule basis. That is, you pay 20% now, then as per slabs, like that. And there'll be no assured rental. Whatever assured rental we are giving you after 4 years is because of a very, very simple assumption. Very simple assumption. I'm just going to open that. Again, I'm sharing my screen. Can you see this part of the Excel?
Yes, I can.
Gray, yeah. Rental calculation after expenses. So we are assuring you 44,500 rent, right? Our gross rent, Ashish, is 52,000, 26,000 per bed.
Okay.
Property tax is 232 rupees. That is almost 7 rupees a square foot, which is on the very high side. then we have to pay 7% to as Oakwood as operator fees. Then we have taken also common area maintenance very high side, 5 rupees per square feet.
Okay.
Because people living in this tower will have very, very high expectations on terms of maintenance.
Right.
So this top level housekeeping companies don't come cheap. So they take 3 rupees maximum, but we are assuming 5 rupees. Then we have replacement reserve. Replacement reserve is, this is like a corpus fund, Ashish. We deduct from your rent and put it in a common bank account, you know. This is basically for the regular wear and tear.
Okay.
Suppose you own a suite, tomorrow the bulb goes away in the suite. I can't call you and say, I need money, you know. So this is a replacement reserve. So your net rent is 44,500.
Okay. And till how many years is this being given? Or is this perpetual?
2026 March, between March and June, it will be ready.
No, my question was this assured rental income. Okay, so till then you were saying it will be given, and then after that.
After that, another 6 years, no?
Okay, so it's a 6-year assurance?
It's a total 10-year assurance.
Okay.
7 years as the same rent. 8th year onwards, it is 15% increase.
Okay, all right.
4 years is construction period, Ashish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bhavishya, what is the the working capital that you are focusing? I mean, that you're aiming to get it from folks like us. I see many of people who are on the call are from IT industry right here. So, what is the working capital that you're targeting, and who is your other financial partners? And we're just like confused here. Like such a big project, and sensation is very less known actually. To be frank, so. What kind of an assurance, what kind of a confidence that you're going to share on us? Like, how can we take this forward?
First of all, the asset class what we are building is in very high demand. Number one. Number two, cash flow will not be a problem in this project because in the next 6 months, the entire 41 floors will be leased.
Okay.
So once we receive letter of intent from various companies, I'm sure the floors will sell like hotcakes because a lot of top Fortune 500 companies are going to sign the floors for their staff accommodation. So saleability is it's a no-brainer. And our starting working capital is around 125 crores.
Okay.
Of which only 8 to 9 crores required for excavation. That's it. Balance, it will all be slabs in the beginning, Mr. Satvik. So this is a MyOne technology where slab cost is just 1,500 rupees a square foot, maximum up to 47 floors. And once I would like to repeat, once the building is leased, saleability is no brainer at all. So ultimately, whatever unit you are also buying, today it may not be leased, but the leasing rights and management is all with us. So ultimately, it will be going to some company.
Right. So what is the permission status for this? When you say it's a RERA project, is it completely approved by? Because when I checked it in the site, looks like there are a couple of documents still pending to be uploaded. So I didn't understand if it is fully RERA approved or it is.
There is no partial approval by RERA. It is either complete or no approval.
Okay, if you get a RERA, that means it's completely approved, right?
There is no partial approval in RERA. It is either approved or not approved.
Right. So when I looked at this on the portal, right, the last 3 columns says that status of formation of legal entity is not uploaded, status of conveyance not uploaded, copy of proceeding building permission is not uploaded. So I didn't get this.
Pollution is to be uploaded. That is a very
not pollution actually. I'm talking about building permission. Building permission, legal entity, conveyance.
Building permission is uploaded. It is through. 1 second, please hold the line.
No, I was just checking this online. It says that not uploaded.
1 second, sir. Please hold the line. Building permission is uploaded. One sec. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Pollution also has been uploaded. One sec. Just hold. Yeah. Building permission is through. If you can see this, it's done by TSIC.
Can you log into the RERA portal and check the same?
Okay, I'll have it checked. No problem. I'll have it updated.
Okay, all right.
I'm just showing you the permission, please. And Yashashvi,
Yes, sir.
please share a copy of this H1 permission, which is a 78-page PDF
Sure, sure.
with Karthik sir and others who have doubt on the permission.
Sure. So I suppose both Satvik Garu and Kaushik Garu is in touch with Rahul. You'll get it from Rahul. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, hi, Bhavishya, this is Kaushik.
Hi.
So you said when you talked about the club membership, right? You said 30% is the under sensation, and what about the rest?
Rest is all going to be owned by various owners, investors like you.
Okay, I thought 30% we fall under you because we are part of this investment if you're coming through. So apart from sensation, are there any other marketing agencies working on the same?
Apart from the 30%, you also fall under me for 10 years for the rental assurance.
Yeah.
That's a very limited, but ultimately it doesn't belong to me, it belongs to you.
Right. So are there any other marketing agencies working on the same project?
This
For
is
sale.
Meta Realty is our most important partner, and there are others also, but Meta is our important partner because they understand the project very well.
Okay. So Hyderabad 1 is actually total 17 acres of Phoenix site, or it is just one building, that Tower 6?
It's the 6th tower of 17 acres.
Okay. So the Tower 6 itself is called Hyderabad 1.
Otherwise, in 1 acre, you cannot get 1 million square feet permission.
Right. Yeah. So my question is, Hyderabad 1 is the project of total 17 acre site, or only the one building of Tower 6?
It is a project of complete 17 acre, but one tower now belongs to Sensation.
Okay. So
Of Sensation to construct it under the supervision and advice of Phoenix.
Okay. So Hyderabad 1 is total 17 acres development where one tower belongs to Sensation for the co-living development.
Correct. But there is, except for the footover bridge, which is a connection between the 5 towers and this. It is that is a separate SEZ. This is a non-SEZ property.
Right. Okay. Can you name your previous co-living projects apart from Hyderabad?
This is our first. We are a 3-year-old young company.
Okay.
We have started co-living just last year.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a new business, sir. I mean, it is nothing but I didn't get your name, sir.
My name is Kaushik.
Kaushik Garu. This is nothing but a 5-star avatar of hostel, which you and me have lived in. This is nothing but a glorified hostel.
So, will we have a proper registration of these suits on investor's name, or when the registrations are going to happen? How is it, and what will be the payment modes for this?
Registration will happen once 10 slabs are up.
10 slabs.
Yeah.
So, irrespective of whether the floors what you have chosen and the suit what you have chosen, if the 10 floors is completed, the registration process will start.
Yes.
Right?
So around 1 year or 3 months, you will be ready for registration.
Okay. So for these seed investors, will it going to be a one-time payment, or are you also getting this approved by banks to be processed through, or how is it?
We are already in talks with 4 to 5 banks, and I think by March end or April end, we will be getting approval from 1 or 2 immediately.
Okay, all right, okay. So registrations are not going to happen now. It happens only after 10th floor completion.
Sub-registrar will not allow.
Okay. That makes sense, yeah.
Hello, sir. Good evening. I just want, this 1,000 units, hostel units, whatever are there. So they will be all given only to the corporate, or it can be taken up by some personal, someone if he is in need of something like that. It's only be given to.
As on today, Avinash Garu doesn't look like any individual usage would be possible, because the kind of inquiries we are getting post the Times of India. Times of India done a exclusive coverage on this project. After that, there's so many companies are approaching us to give floor wise.
So with these companies, are you having any long-term agreements, or you'll be having only short-term agreements?
All 9 years plus.
Okay.
Minimum 5 years.
And is this property, somewhere safe like this, a pandemic like this? If something like this happen, I don't know now. The IT companies have already started bringing back people to office and all. So if something like this, how will the revenue will be guaranteed in these scenarios like this? In any scenarios like this, unfortunate scenarios happen in future.
Very good question. Excellent question by you. We have the same scheme of under construction rental in one of our old projects called Sensation Fortune Bhumika Mall and Multiplex. Meta Realty team will share bank statements of that project where we have paid rental in COVID also, in lockdown also, in second wave and third wave, and we're still paying. Though the project got delayed by 1 year because of pandemic, and there was a lot of stone in it. So still we are paying rent from our pocket. And we have stood with our credibility with almost 700 customers in that project. Yashashvi, I am sharing the latest bank statements with you. Please share with sir.
Sure.
So just one thing, what will be the exit option? Because I don't stay in India. I'm looking as a complete investment here. So in case after a few years, I want to exit. So what will be my exit options that time? Do I need to wait till this agreement, 10 years or something is complete, or I can exit in between?
You can buy today, exit tomorrow. Sensation is a very pro-investor company. You can always come back to Meta Realty, or you can come back to the Sensation in-house team, and we'll offer it to the customers. But you will get best price once it is sold out in next 1 year. Because this club membership thing will become obsolete. So then you get the best price.
This club membership will be available only for the owners or for the residents who will be staying?
Owners and residents as well.
So is there any additional charges for the maintenance? Whatever is detected in that, that will be there, or any other maintenance will be charged for the residents?
Absolutely no charges for the club membership. Absolutely no charges, no monthly charges. Whatever you eat and drink, that you have to spend. Or you go to the gym, whatever is the actual prices, what we are putting subsidized price, that is all you pay. Sensation Club is owned by Sensation Group. It is a privilege which we are offering to the suite owners, free of cost.
And as you said, the floors from 6th to 20th floors are only open for sale at the moment. So how about the rest of the floors? Maybe below 6th or above 20th. Why these are not open for sale, and any reason for that?
I didn't. Can you be louder?
Sure.
Sir?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I heard that only floors from 6th to 20th are for sale at the moment, right?
Yes.
So any reason, what about other floors like above 20th and below 6th? What are those actually?
Other floors, we'll start with a much higher price. So this is just an inaugural price.
Okay, right. How about below 6th then? Below 6th floors, what are those?
Below 6th floor, there's nothing, no? Because you have service floor, then you have 3rd and 4th floor is Sensation Club, and then you have 3 floors of F&B retail.
Okay, got it. All right. And in the portal,
starting livable floor.
Right. So in your Hyderabad website, right? I've seen this premium, luxury, and platinum options. So premium and luxury, there was the, I saw the details about it, but platinum is kind of on demand, or what is it?
See, that is a concept designed by us. Now, example, the 46th, 45th, and 44th floor is being, there's a very big company. I mean, I cannot name them, but they're all foreigners. So they're asking for customized designs. So when they want customized design, they want something very, very expensive, So obviously it is going to be expat, opted to be the expat floor. So they will have to, the rents also will be totally different.
Okay, all right. So that's not open for sale at the moment. I mean, that's for
today, if you are staying in Oakwood service apartment in Kapil Towers, you are being charged approximately 6,000 rupees a night.
Okay.
That's equal to 1,80,000 rupees a month.
Right.
Plus, the food and beverage is not subsidized. Please try to understand. I'll tell you a very simple concept. Why we have 50,000 beds today and marching towards 1 lakh beds across India. Our purchasing power is very, very, very strong. Like if we buy Lifebuoy soap for 1 lakh people, it is going to come at half the price. If you're buying chicken for, say, out of 50,000, 30,000 people every day, it comes to us at 70 rupees a kg. So we give you biryani at 50 rupees, roti at 5 rupees, dal at 15 rupees. Liquor is almost at the same price. No hotel gives liquor, food at the subsidized price. So that's also a cost.
I think that sounds like a detailed analysis that you guys have done. It's really good interaction that you're creating these details and filling up with confidence for us to proceed forward.
Yeah. Now, example, a woman is staying in Hyderabad 1 or Wings of Bangalore or New Madras. These are some of our projects coming up in next 3 years in Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai. A woman would get Carestes shampoo, which is worth 650 rupees at just 250 rupees because she's staying in Hyderabad 1.
Right, yeah.
And then housekeeping is also at subsidized price.
Right.
And
one last question I have: Do you also have any schedule and timelines defined for the construction? Okay, by this date and this month and this year, the status should be this. Can you share that with us if you have anything?
That is an internal document. We cannot share that because that cannot be public. But definitely, such a big project, we will do that analysis before starting the work.
Okay.
Bhavishya, hi, Anupama
We have
over here.
Phoenix on board. We have some of the best project management consultants, foreign consultants. We have wind consultants. We have so many consultants that everything has to work in a very, very, very professional manner. Otherwise, we cannot do such kind of job.
Agree. Yeah. Thank you.
Mr. Bhavishya, Anupama over here.
Yes.
I have a couple of questions. One, I just wanted clarity in terms of the club membership that you were speaking about. It's a lifetime free membership. I just wanted to confirm that.
It's a lifetime free membership for you and your spouse. And children being subject to below 18 years.
Okay.
So spouse, it is a life membership.
Yeah.
And for children up to 18 years.
Right.
And after that, whatever the bylaws of the club says, according to that we have to do. We have to follow. Plus the rules, even if you are owner of the suite, there are bylaws in the club which you have to follow strictly.
Okay.
Because otherwise the essence of having such a beautiful club is lost. So you need to follow the rules of the club.
Fair enough. Second question is in terms of the completion of the project deadline. So suppose you're saying, the estimated deadlines for completion is about 4 years.
Yes.
So what happens if the completion gets, that this completion does not, I mean, though I hope that, everything goes as per the schedule, but suppose it gets extended. Now, what happens to that 4 + 6 years kind of a arrangement with, you guys?
Yeah, so that is not affected at all, irrespective of the delay.
So it will be like the completion date plus the 6 years, or how is it like?
It is total 10 years, madam, in which 5 months delay would be included, because rent is not changing for first 7 years.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you're saying that irrespective of there is a construction delay, I mean, the overall period of 10 years, there will be no impact. There will be no changes around that.
Not at all.
Okay.
And our track record of Narsingi Mall says the same.
Okay. And see, what the third question I have is, what happens after 10 years when, we finish that contract that we have with you guys? So will there be an extension facility available, and or the flexibility to use for personal use?
When we register your unit, we take the management contract also signed with you for 25 years.
Okay.
So after 10 years, you fall under the rental pool.
Okay.
When you talk about captive use, yes, you can give us a letter that I don't want to rent my property. I want to stay in it for myself. But again, you have to follow the rules of Oakwood.
Okay.
And you have to compulsory pay charges of whatever that time decided by Oakwood, a general charge, which is you have to pay because you're going to use services of Oakwood. Plus, you have to pay maintenance and whatever charges you need to for maintaining that property.
Okay. So can you just elaborate on when you say we will fall under the rental pool, what does that mean? Can you just elaborate on that?
Rental pool means, madam, let's say we have 10 units total. Okay.
Right.
Now you have the 10th one is yours, 9th one is mine. Okay. The balance 8 are rented, but both units are empty.
Okay.
That doesn't mean we will not get rent. The rent of the 8 units will be divided among the 10 owners.
Okay. So does that also arrive at a scenario that suppose so right now I understand from your presentation that you're presuming 26,000 per person. I mean, like, the one unit will derive you an income of about 52K, right? So tomorrow after 10 years, I mean, this figure changes. So obviously the rental pool can go up or can go down. I mean, depending on the market scenario at that point of time, which right now looks positive.
It will go up very, very high, madam, because what will happen? Staff accommodation is going to become it will become a norm. Now we have inquiry from Continental Hospitals for 5 floors for the nurses.
Okay.
Now nurses have become, earlier there was a very, after this corona, what has happened, madam? Every smallest countries concentrating on their hospital network. Okay. And lot of new private hospitals are coming across the world, which has created shortage of nurses. So if Continental Hospital keeps their nurses under, gives a very good accommodation, chances of the nurse running away here and there is very difficult. And the entire hospital runs on nurses, doesn't run on doctors.
Okay.
So staff accommodation is something which price will go up, it will not come down.
No, fair enough. See, I'm not debating that. I fairly understand that it is market linked. Okay. So I fairly understand that. What I'm trying to understand over here is that, so when, if there is a scenario of whatever the market fluctuations, whatever will be the rental pool, I'm just trying to understand that you explained right now, whatever will be the rental pools will be equally divided among all the, owners who are part of this agreement is what I understand.
Correct.
Right. And yeah, I think that's a lot of question that I've asked you. But one last one. See, the current project that you were talking about for the Narsingi one. Now, do we get any kind of references where we can, I mean, see, it's obviously, we investing. So regarding the credibility check and about how your project is going about, can we get some references where we can, cross connect with people and check how the current ones are going?
I can give you 700 references, but Yashashvi,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
you can give how many references ma'am wants
Yeah.
of our existing customers who've been regularly getting rent from Sensation.
Sure.
And also share bank statements, the latest one from November 19 to February 22, which I'm sending you right across now after half an hour.
Sure. Sure.
Right, that would help. Thank you for answering all the questions patiently, Mr. Bhavish.
Hello.
You'll have to, when you
Hello.
see the
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Bhavishya. This is Sriya from Singapore.
Yeah, madam. Hi.
Hope you remember me. Okay, just now someone asked me the sensational, so I'm the one of the witness. So I have invested nursing, so I'm getting the rental. That's why I just think you.
There I have a customer online itself.
That's awesome.
But ma'am,
Bhavishya, I think you remember me. I'm Supriya, right? Singapore?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, because since I attended this one, because last week I was busy and Pune is that was I'm unable to concentrate. Just now I'm listening all the just now on the meeting, so it's going on well. So what I'm saying is I have invested, and of course I help my friends also invested. Until now, past 3 years, I heard in the sensational there is no, but future I don't know, because honestly, and what I'm sharing to all, future I'm not sure, but past whatever they promised, so it's going cool.
The future is a bounce back in the real estate market, madam, after the end of the pandemic. Anyways, so Anupama Garu, my request is when you see the bank statements, please focus on the lockdown dates, when the lockdown happened for 2 months, plus the dates of the second wave, when the second wave happened.
Okay.
We have given rents to all our 700 customers on the promised date, that is 15th of every month, in the lockdown, in the second wave, in the third wave, all waves.
Fair enough. I will go through those statements.
Sure.
Yes.
So Bhavish, what is the total cost of project for this Tower 6 building?
Tower 6 building would be around 6,000 into one, around 600 crores.
600 crore, right? So you are going for the investment for the public for the 15 floors, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's just an initial working capital. Yeah.
So okay, per floor, what is the SFT estimated of the construction?
It's total 1 million square feet, sir.
The building, 15 floors that are what
including the parking area.
Okay, I'm referring to the 15 floors that are going for the initial public offering for the investment.
You cannot differentiate the cost of 15 floors.
No, I'm trying to understand. Okay, I'm trying to understand per floor how many rooms we are getting.
We are getting 30 rooms in one tower and 18 rooms in one tower.
Okay, this is a mix of 597 and 397 and 841.
And 397. That's right, Mr. Kosh.
And we have other one also 841 something change, no?
No, that is not 817 square feet. It is 678 square feet, but we are not selling that.
Okay. So right now only 546 and 397 SFT.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Bhavishya.
Hi.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, Shankar.
Yeah. Hi, Bhavishya. So I have two questions here. So one is, towards the rental property. I mean, the issued amount. So currently, as I understood, you'll have, lease plan with the corporate companies for maybe a longer duration. So are you going to include any early exit with the companies due to unforeseen situations like this pandemic? So if yes, then how it will impact the rental agreements? Because corporates, if they take maybe 100 units, maybe one company, Microsoft, for example, And in your agreement, if there is any exit clause due to some reason, if they can break the lease, so how, because it is 100 units, how it will impact the rental assured amount?
Excellent question, Mr. Shankar. If you are falling under the rental agreement of Sensation, you are totally indemnified of all these mishappenings. Okay, whether that company exits or it's continuing, your rent will keep coming for 10 years from the date of your investment. Whether that, if the company leaves, then it is the responsibility of Sensation to pay you the rent, not that company, for first 10 years. After 10 years, it is the market dynamics what Oakwood will manage.
Okay. Okay.
And
so
I don't see any
please.
other pandemic coming now. I mean,
so hopefully. So Bhavishya, so does this mean, for 10 years, the company will assure and post
Infracon Private Limited will assure you the rental, and this is only for limited stock.
Okay. Okay, great. Bhavishya, my second question here related to the building maintenance and insurance, because the restaurants are also part of it. So how it will, I mean, the unit owners, the suite owners, so the building insurance, are these any additional charges other than what we pay for unit price or ongoing
maintenance insurance for first 10 years, property tax, everything is to be paid by Sensation. You get net of 44,500 without any hidden charges.
Okay, so post 10 years, then
it will be
point in time
as per actuals. Correct. It will be as per actuals.
Okay, great. Yeah. Bhavishya, for example, I think one of the already participant already he did put this question. Early exit, for example, if I'm buying one unit and if I would like to exit maybe after 3 years or 4 years, so do we have to go through Sensation, or it's something it's a public outside the market, we can put it for sale?
You can openly sell in the market. You can also request for our help. We don't have any transfer charges like other builders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Kaushik here again.
Yeah.
So you said there will be franchises of food and beverages in the first, second, and third floor, right? And which will be offered subsidiary rates to the investors, I mean the owners. So why would the third and fourth, sorry. So those are these are
first and second is open to public.
Okay. Yeah. So coming to the rates, right? You said subsidiary rates. Why would an external food beverage company would be willing to give a subsidiary rates to the customers?
Yeah, good question. So the restaurant is not coming as a restaurant; it is coming as a franchisee of Sensation.
Okay.
We are taking franchisee of Copper Chimney. So we maintaining the standards and quality of Copper Chimney, but to our members, we are giving that chicken biryani of 300 rupees or 150 rupees.
So we can expect the outside restaurants here, or they will be on the Sensation, like Sensation restaurants.
Most of them will be outside restaurants only, where we'll take the franchise and sell you at a lesser price.
Okay, Sensation is going to buy the franchise of those restaurants.
Bar is something which is in our control, totally our control. We don't need to take any franchise.
Yeah. So Sensation is going to buy the franchise of the external food courts like McDonald's or Domino's.
If I'm a franchisee of Yasmin Karachiwala's Body Image Gym, how does it matter to Yasmin Karachiwala whether I'm giving that same package of 1,70,000 rupees per annum at 30,000 rupees to buy club members?
Okay, got you. Because you're going to buy the franchise from the others, so you will be the entire responsible for the sales and the profit.
Our main target is Kaushik Garu, is that our people who are living in Hyderabad 1, what is the extra attraction? This is the extra attraction, right?
Yeah.
Now, example, you and me have same salary of 1 lakh rupees, and I am living in Gopanpalli in the very poor conditions of hostels, and you are living in Hyderabad one, and you suddenly post a nice photograph, doing gym in Yasmin Karachi wala body mein gym on your Facebook. How will I feel? Even I want that same lifestyle. Na? I'm not lesser than you. My salary is also 1 lakh rupees. And I'm paying 20,000, you're paying 26,000. For a difference of 6,000 rupees, I'm not going to go back. Right?
Okay.
And
One
that
last
6,000
question
will go in the
from me.
fuel only. So
Bhavishya, this is Vignesh here. I just wanted to ask you, what would be the estimated selling price of your unit of the 397 at the end of the 5th year or the 4th year?
Close to 1 crore rupees, sir.
Okay, so 70 lakhs currently would be 1 CR at the end of 4th year?
Because membership of the club will be over.
Correct, but if I want to say that initially when you said that like the Secunderabad Club or any other club, this is going to be in the limelight and people would like to own this membership in this particular club, correct? So people would be willing to give you an enormous rate to get membership for this, right? And a lot of people out over here in the call also, 36 of them currently would be looking at something from an investment point of view, right? And wind it up around 4 years or 5 years or 6 years or maybe more than that.
But if you sell the unit, you lose the membership.
Correct. That's there. You lose the membership. But from an investment point of view, if I want to make money after 5 years, that's what I wanted to find out.
Yeah. So what I'm telling you, sir, already the value of 1 crore is 1 crore only today. After 5 years, I don't know what is going to be the value of 1 crore. Okay. And nobody will, like example, if I own a suite in Hyderabad one, that will be the last thing I will want to sell because my wife and children will kill me if I sell Hyderabad one. Because they will say, where is our lifestyle? See, lifestyle, once you get into that lifestyle, you cannot go back.
Correct.
Yeah. So that will be the last thing I'm going to sell. So availability of Hyderabad one resale is very difficult.
Okay.
Very difficult. Once you get it, it's over. I mean,
all right.
Anybody will have not only Hyderabad one, they will have several other options to resell. This is the only option where they are getting rental income plus the lifestyle. And believe me, the rules of the club are very, very strict and it is a complete, highly disciplined club. In fact, I'm requesting some of the members, the old committee members of Secunderabad Club and Hyderabad Club to become honorary members in this club so that everything is regulated as per rules and regulations of all these old prestigious clubs.
Okay. You also mentioned that you're going to come up in Bangalore and Chennai. Okay. So I just wanted to know, when is it that you're starting up with a project in Bangalore? I am basically from Bangalore, right?
Bangalore,
so
project is already started opposite Prestige Tech Club, known as the Wings of Bangalore.
You're talking about the Bellandur Road?
No, Sadahali.
Oh, okay.
Sadahali is before Devanali, Sadahali toll gate.
Okay.
Where the Jade Garden.
Got it. All right. Cool.
Bhavesh, why does Phoenix didn't opt for the development of IT space in the same towership? It is all 100 feet spacing road, right?
I told you that the shape of the building doesn't suit IT.
Okay.
You saw that, right? L-shaped building.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't suit IT at all. IT needs 1:1.5 floor plate.
Okay.
Hello. Sir, Avinash here again. You said this Oakwood is the service partner of this Hyderabad one, right?
It's the management operator.
Okay. So whoever the corporate, so who is want to hire this, any one of the few units and all, so that decision will be taken by Sensation or is it through the Oakwood?
Collectively.
Okay. And in future, let's say after 10 years.
The primary decision lies with Oakwood because they have several conditions, like maintaining the room like this, don't do this, don't do that. So every company may not agree to.
Okay. And in future, sir, let's say Oakwood decides to exit the project because the 10 years is there. After 10 years, we are coming into the rental pool. So once we are in the rental pool and the Oakwood decides to exit the project and they have some other better projects to manage. So in that scenario, Sensation will take over the project and they will handle all this one, or any other one person will be chosen that time.
Your management contract is going to be signed with Sensation Hospitality Avenues LLP, which is the aggregator of all the unit owners, including Sensation units belonging to Sensation Infracon Private Limited. And then this hospitality company, which is the hospitality arm of Sensation Group, will give the management contract to Oakwood, Ascot, Marriott, whichever they feel is right for that moment. But the way Oakwood is moving, they don't see the management operators. They have nothing to invest in this project. Why will they leave?
Correct. That's what, because there is more likely chances they can exit any point of time because they have not invested any money. So there is likely chances they can exit any time.
We are actually thankful that they have chosen this property because, sir, managing 4,000 people is not a joke.
Yeah.
You have so many companies, other companies I don't want to name in co-living space, but they are not from hospitality background. Oakwood is the oldest service apartment operator in the world. I would just like to show you one thing. Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes.
They're 50 years old, I think.
I think you're deviating from the question, I guess.
No, sir. Tell me, sir.
The question is referring is what would happen if Oakwood exits from the service agreement?
Yeah, so our agreement with Sensation Hospitality Avenues is for 25 years. We will get somebody else.
Okay. And this price, the 52,000 has been decided by Oakwood.
Yes. 52,000 is as on today, sir.
Yes. So in future also, they will be the one who will be deciding the rental value, whatever will be the pricing and all.
Sir, I'll tell you, very simple calculation. 150 million square feet, that is 15 lakh people. Okay. Let us take only 40% as migrants. So you're talking about 6 lakh people, right? We just have 3,856 beds. So
okay.
Not even say 1% of the supply of such kind of a building. The financial district can take 20 Hyderabad ones.
So the present you have any research on the demand presently, like how many beds is actually required maybe in the next 5 years, 10 years within this?
So Bhavishya, if I can add, right? I'm Ravi and I'm from HR recruitment. So basically, there's a lot of demand because a lot of talent comes from other cities, right? In fact, I'm from Microsoft, and 60 to 70% of our talent comes from Bangalore, Chennai, and other metropolitan cities and there. So whenever they come, we need at least initial one month accommodation that falls on us, right? So similarly, I think there are a lot of large MNCs which are actually short of these kind of spaces and running after these service apartments which are not meeting our standards, and the kind of other hotels where we have to randomly book the rooms, but wherein this gives an opportunity for us to take 1, 2, 3 floors and put it under our company name, and
that is what is happening now.
Yeah, we have that luxury of utilizing this, and
Yeah,
we give that kind of an experience.
Right.
Definitely, there is a lot of demand. Yeah.
What happened after the Times of India ad? All these big companies came to know there's something like this coming here, and believe me, all the Stevie Richard Ellis, JLL, they've been just coming to our office every day with new proposals. We are surprised ourselves. I mean, we thought it will go like a hostel, but I'm afraid that a single person may not get opportunity to stay in this building because all these take over the building.
There is already a need for this, underlying need for this, just that it's now kind of taking shape is what I would say.
Yeah.
Do you see with this hybrid model which is coming in place, there would be a demand?
Which hybrid model, sir?
No,
I
I'm
think
just
he's
talking to the
talking about
Microsoft.
yes,
This question goes to the Microsoft HR
yes,
person.
yes. So basically, hybrid model is one thing, and we're not seeing this scenario to be sustaining more than 4 years. Based on the insights what we have. The overall pandemic, the insight what we have is about 6 years, 4 to 6 years. I think 2 years we are completing. Definitely, we have from a lot of facets, we have the need for this kind of spaces.
Okay.
See, I would also echo the same thought. I mean, whatever the hybrid model comes in, I don't think that is going to impact the demand, considering the growth the Hyderabad is seeing. Irrespective of the fact of one company or two companies, there are a lot of companies which are setting up base right now in Hyderabad. So the demand for these kind of units is bound to go up.
Yeah, no, there are n number of names. Sorry for taking Microsoft many names.
Hybrid model
There are n
work
number.
at all.
No. I mean, Microsoft is a very credible name to take, Ravi, and that gives us assurance. In spite of the fact, I'm talking about the current market scenario, and that looks promising for Hyderabad as such.
Hybrid model does not exist anymore in long term because it's definitely not disciplined. It's not at all disciplined. I mean, the culture of coming to office, meeting your colleagues, working together, that's all lost. And I would compare that to a school also.
Bhavishya, initially people wanted to work from home, I think, but that is also creating a lot of stress to employees, and now they are saying
starting
that
at 8 o'clock in the morning, ending at 2 o'clock in the night. And I also compare the IT workspace to schools. My sons were literally doing the Zoom call, and behind they're watching Netflix. This is the way we have learned school.
Well, see, here we are talking about two groups basically. One, we are saying that okay, people who are doing the hybrid kind of a model, they would be probably people who are looking for long-term residential thing. That demand is separate, and this demand is separate because this is something which the companies need it on an ad hoc basis for people who are visiting those companies. That could be a fresher intake, lateral hires, expats, and that kind of a thing. So I think that's a completely different segment to pull through. So I think here we're talking something different, obviously.
Sorry to everyone who isn't talking, can you please mute yourself?
Mr. Bhavishya,
I have a doubt with respect to the membership plan for the club membership. So the thing is that I'll be buying it, or my mother will be buying it. So would it be possible for it to be registered for two sons instead of like having for them?
Not able to hear you, sir. You're not. There's some disturbance.
Yeah, there's disturbance from another side. So like what I'm asking is that right now with the membership, you have told that it'll be a husband, wife, and 2 children under 18, right?
Yes.
So the thing is that would it be possible for us to take a membership in such a way that like my mom won't use it, but 2 children can use it who are above 18 each?
We can't do that, sir. Unfortunately, we cannot change the rule. It is only for the children below 18 years are dependent members.
Yeah.
And we can't do something like that, actually, we are not giving this membership to outsiders also.
Okay.
It's not that after we sell the rooms, we are going to sell to outsiders. Definitely not, because we want our club members and the residents to have their exclusive, everything should not become like another, where people are just overcrowded. We don't want to.
Yeah, okay. But the thing is that, see, I don't want it like, I don't need it on, only using it, it'll only be for the other two, only for me and my brothers. That's possible. So,
Sir, your children should be 18 year plus right now.
Yeah, they are 18 years plus right now.
Yeah, we can take them their name, no problem.
Yeah, there are 2 names. Yeah. So 2 people instead of 3.
Bhavishya, one more question is in extension to the club membership. So what happens when we resell it? So do we get to tell say suppose we are reselling it to somebody else? So does the automatically the club membership gets passed on to the new owner, or will there be different laws pertaining to the change of hands?
Transferred to the next owner, subject to interview with the club committee.
So, sorry, I would request everyone to put on mute because I'm not able to hear. So, apart from okay. Bhavish, I missed your last line. Subject to
interview with the club committee. See, right now I know who you are. Okay.
Right.
And our sales team knows whom we are dealing with, right? But tomorrow, if you want to sell this to somebody else, that somebody else has to give an interview in our club committee.
Oh, fair enough. But it's possible. I mean, it's transferable as long as they clear it.
But if your other person who's buying it is not right as per the club,
which is fair enough. I mean, subject to the
example you're selling to a person who is sorry to take this example, who's just come out of prison from 10 years.
Yeah, no, I got it. I fairly got it.
I cannot let my club go for a toss because the kind of gentry we are going to have is world class, and we can't entertain such, like example, in some clubs in Hyderabad, MLAs, MPs, they move around with gunmen. We don't entertain all that.
Fair enough. And the other thing, I just missed the property approval part. So are we done with the building approval this thing guide with the government? Has the building got approved?
Yeah, we got all the permissions.
Okay. So the 47th floor till up to 47th floor, is it approved?
Yeah, please hold the line, ma'am.
Sure.
I am right now sharing a WhatsApp group. You people can join the group for all
these. This is the permission part, it is very small written in the permission, but I have expanded it. We have got 46 terrace floor, 47 total.
Okay.
This is a table of the floors. This is a part of the permission page.
Okay.
Approved by this. Yashashvi will also share. It's approved by TSIC.
Fair enough. Cool. I'm done with all my questions. Thank you.
Mr. Bhavishya, Ashish here again. I have 3 questions. One, so when we buy this, so there will be a specific unit number that will be allotted, right?
Yes.
On the sale deed. That will be a specific door number or something like that.
It will be room number 1102, example. Yes.
Okay. Then second thing is, so the clubs are on which floor? So we had this club membership that we're talking about. Which all floors is the club?
Third floor, fourth floor, and 47th floor.
Okay.
Is your club where third and fourth floor you get everything at subsidized price. 47th floor is exclusive access to only members and residents. The food and beverage is not subsidized. Over and above that, there are ground first and second, which is full of F&B, which is again non-subsidized, but it is open to public as well as the members.
Right. And what would the guest charges be if the guests have to be brought along?
Guest charges are going to be pretty expensive because we want to discourage guests.
Okay. All right. And third question was, I understand that till 10 years, you will be managing, or let's say you will have arrangement with the other companies, right? Who will be taking each floor?
Oakwood, yeah.
So after 10 years also, Oakwood will be responsible for getting each of these units on rented out. And at no point.
Hospitality Avenues LLP. 1 second. Please, can you see my screen?
I can.
Yeah, this is the company which is a hospitality arm of Sensation Group. So this company will sign management contract with you for 25 years.
Right.
So this company is the mediator between you and it could be Oakwood, it could be Taj, it could be Marriott, it could be Ascot, any brand.
Right.
Yeah. And this company is going, one second. This is our parent company, Sensation Infracon Private Limited. This is the parent company, which is going to sign the lease contract with you for 10 years. So there are two different companies. This is the company which is going to sign management contract with you, and is nothing but mediator between you and the operator, management operator.
Right.
And this is the company which is going to sign lease with. This is the holding company of Sensation Group.
Yeah. So the management operator will always be responsible for getting the rent, the unit occupied. With
No, management contractor, operator with consent of Sensation.
Okay.
Because we won't go for lower rents.
So
Bhavishya, sorry.
No, the clarification which sorry, this last question. So after 10 years also, the value that we get from the rental, again, that will be, so from the rental pool that I understand, that you explained earlier, right? We as a owner are responsible for looking after and trying to find out a renter for that particular unit. I just want to clarify that part.
No.
Okay.
That complete management contract is with us, and the right of finding a tenant is with us.
Okay.
We will be the one point of contact for all these big corporate organizations for their staffing accommodation.
Okay.
So,
all right, thank you.
So it is not like that. See, tomorrow we might sign with Infosys 7 floors in which you have 4 units. But you will have to abide by that because we are signing Infosys for some reason. The reason could be they are giving higher rent or they give higher lock-in, like that.
Okay, thank you.
Bhavishya, this is Shankar again. This last question regarding the new club owners. Actually, you took one example, like, some person coming out of prison, something like that. So are you or your company going to make any background checks on the club owners? If yes, what kind of, verifications you do?
When we are selling itself, we are doing the background check. And till now, most of our customers are either IT professionals, very highly placed, or they are businessmen, that kind of people. We are not giving these units to just anybody like that. Plus, one more thing, I didn't get your name, sir.
This is Shankar.
Yeah. So, Mr. Shankar, even if suppose I am member of I somehow managed to get suit and I become member of Sensation Club, I can be removed from the club if I don't follow the rules.
Okay. I mean, my question here is about
in interest of maintaining the sanctity of the club, we need to be very, very strict with the bylaws and the rules of the club. Now, there are so many rules in like Secunderabad Club bylaws. We are exactly trying to copy the bylaws of Secunderabad Club, and in fact, inviting some people from there as honorary members to manage this club. Unless the discipline and the sanctity is not maintained, this club will become something like, I don't want to name. There are some clubs in Begumpet, they become like that.
Right. So this is after joining the club. So I'm talking about before joining the club. So are you going to make any checks?
Yeah, suppose you are selling this unit to some XYZ person. Okay. You can sell it to anybody, but for the club membership, that person has to come for the interview with the committee.
Okay.
The committee will check his background, what they are, what they do, how well they behave, how's their family. Lot of things we have to see before making. See, this will become like a family, Mr. Shankar. Tomorrow you will see almost every day we'll see each other over there. Okay. We can't entertain any outsider who is not fit for our, you can say, who doesn't understand discipline.
Okay, got you, Bhavishya. Thank you.
We can't have a member coming with a round neck with slippers and shorts into the club.
Great. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Bhavishya.
It's going to turn out like a family world or country club, if that is the case.
I don't want to name the clubs, madam, but you are very close to it.
Yeah.
Hey, Bhavishya, what will happen if something happens to the investor? If the investor expires or something, what will happen to the membership? Will it get transferred to the dependents, or what is the process there?
Transferred to dependents.
Thank you.
It will get transferred to dependents if the dependents are above 18 years of age at the time of death.
Okay, thank you.
Bhavishya, good evening. I have a couple of questions. Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Hope I'm audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. First question is Sensation Club membership. We are coming up with Hyderabad one in Hyderabad and a couple of more in Bangalore and Chennai. So if I'm a member in Hyderabad,
yeah,
right, Sensation member, can I have privileges in Bangalore and Chennai as well, being a club member?
Yeah, that we have not yet. This is a very good question, sir. That we have not decided yet. Probably we might open, but we have not decided yet because, like, we have 2,000 beds in Bangalore. Okay.
All right.
Now there is a company called Boeing which has taken almost 3 towers in Prestige Tech Club in 33-acre SEZ. And we are in advanced talks with Boeing for taking entire facility.
Okay.
If Boeing takes over wings of Bangalore, which is our project, they will not allow any outside.
Okay. So, I mean, you can add this in your MOU in case you're planning to, because since you have a background check amongst all the people who are residing or investing, right? So in future, like Club Mahindra or anyone else, if I'm a club member in one place, I can exercise privileges in all other places also, right? That would make that would entertain a lot more people.
You're absolutely right, sir. But my problem is that we are in advanced talks with Boeing. See, I am more responsible for the rentals, what I have promised to my investors in Bangalore. Okay. So if I get a single tenant, that is Boeing, Boeing is not going to stop the suite owners, but it might stop the outsiders other than the residents and the suite owners.
Copy. That leads to my second question is security. Right, as you said, XYZ would enter into the ground floor, first floor, second floor, since it's on the proposed 100-feet road.
Yeah.
And third, and followed by that, fourth and fifth is for club member. What kind of security measures are you looking out for? Is Oakwood going to provide you with security, or is it a third-party agency that you're looking in for? Because this would be the biggest. This would be the biggest factor for people staying in such privileged 5-star living.
It's everything is biometric access controlled, including the retina. We are trying also to get the retina access done. So it is going to be face recognition system. Sorry. So it's going to be strict without those technologies, and whatever is the latest technology available at the end of 4th year when the project is just about to get completed. That is the technology we are going to use to ensure that security is above the mark.
Okay, because Yes, that leads again to safety measures because there'll be a lot of kitchen in ground floor all the way up to the 5th floor. So what kind of fire protection system that the apartment is looking out for?
Excellent.
Because a person who's on the 47th floor and he cannot come down by lift for sure.
This is the only building in India which has been introduced with air socks.
Okay.
So we have 8 refuge areas in the building, and you have air socks. I mean, it is you can compare it to when you go to water parks, you have these tubes, you know.
Yeah. Yes.
The air slide down. Yeah. So this is the air socks, which is inside. You have complete velvet, and it is 150 degrees hot, 170 or 160 degrees centigrade fire retardant from outside. And air socks, it's like a socks opening within seconds on a press of a button. And you just go inside, and there's a trampoline down which takes you outside to the safety location. And this entire building is
all this is
state-of-art firefighting systems, and the firefighting systems is going to be out. The firefighting personnel will be highly professional. I mean, state-of-art as per international standards. We are not compromising that anywhere because there'll be 4,000 plus people living in this building.
Agree on that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm done with my questions.
I have one question in my inbox, sir. So if a lady is taking the membership, taking the unit, will the club membership be applicable to her sons?
It is only up to, madam, it is only up to their dependent. Once they cross age of 18, they cease to be member.
Okay, so basically club membership is for 4 members of the family. That's what.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are expecting this project to be ready and club to be ready at the end of 4 years from today?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If anyone have any other doubts, you can please ask. Otherwise, we can wrap up the meeting.
No further questions from my end. Thank you. This was very helpful.
Thank you so much, Bhavishya.
Hello.
Thank you so much, and I wish everybody a great success in their lives. And if you are looking for the best lifestyle, I think Hyderabad one, that is a very good choice. And I wish everybody to become and be a member of this club and also enjoy rentals along with it. Thank you so much.
Sorry to interrupt, but one of the participant was asking a question.
Yeah. I just want to have a small question. That is, let's say a 55 or 60-year-old person is like just buying this place. We get it with the club amenities and stuff. Like, for example, obviously no 55-year-old, my mom or my dad were not going to come and sit in the club, right? Correct? What if they want like someone else to use the membership? Does that even have some sort of like a meaning to it, or it's just like me or my younger brother or someone like that? Can we use it, or it's just for the person who's the damn owner? Is it like that?
The as per the rules of our company, the owner of the suite is the member.
Okay, tell me something. I own the suite.
We cannot do proxy membership. Tomorrow, what will happen? That will create a problem. Lot of problems for managing such a large show.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me make the question in a way your policy will match. Let's say I'm the owner. Okay.
Okay.
I have a wife. I have 2 kids. I have my mom. I have my dad. Let's say I have an uncle. I have an aunt. Whoever the hell it is. Take care. The point is, am I eligible? Do I have to be there, or can they not like use my membership card or something like that to be there?
No. Your mom and your dad become guests. They are guests. Okay.
They can be there under my name.
And you have to be present in the club.
I have to be present at the club.
You cannot send someone.
Okay, 1 second. Let me say it's registered on my mother's name. Then
if it is in your mother's name, you are the guest.
So I'm the guest. So my mom has to be here.
Yes.
Okay. How does that work, may I know?
Sir, if you see any other club rules, it is like that only. We cannot.
I'll tell you how it works in some of the clubs. We get a dependent card, right?
Yeah, dependent card is below 18 years.
Yeah, for below 18. Okay.
I hope you're not 18. You're above 18.
No, God, no. That's the question, because see, you can't expect the registered owner to always be there and stuff like that, right? So my question was that.
See, I'll tell you my case. I'll tell you my case. I was a corporate member of Secunderabad Club, and then because most of my projects are now in Chennai, we are doing a very large project there. So I did not renew my corporate membership, right?
Yeah.
My mother is a lady member of Secunderabad Club, lifetime member.
Okay.
But whenever I go to Secunderabad Club, she has to be there.
So you're saying I can't use any of the amenities unless and until my mom's there.
Correct. Your mom has to be there.
Otherwise, they can take the unit on joint name also, no, sir.
Joint name is possible.
Yeah.
That's not really helping the situation now. So okay, can the unit be registered on 3 names?
Yes.
All right then. Fine. This should work in that way then. So we'll get 3 memberships, right? In that case.
You get 1 membership, but all 3 of you are the members, and another 4th one.
Okay. All right. All right. This I think this solves the question. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavishya. I guess I'll come and meet you probably next week. This is Captain Ali here.
Thank you.
I'll get back to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time. And thanks to everyone who have joined. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.